Hello everybody, welcome back to another Star Wars Commander with Not Gaming Well. I have changed my base friend again because I've been attacked a few more times since last time I did a video, and I thought if I change it around, add a couple of turrets and my defences with this as well as with my 8 post, then keep all the military stuff over here out of the way so it's separate, so it makes it easier for me to gather my troops and have my spaceship things, yes, starship thing over there, and the turret hut in the centre there. And if I keep, and what I'm trying to get, if I don't keep getting attacked, is the planetary command, because that allows me to work on another planet as well. There's this one, as far as I know. Where am I? Okay. Slowly building up there, slowly, and good. You're probably wondering why I'm not doing any attacks or wasting money on people. Reason for that is because I'm trying to save that up to get the 140,000 to get the planetary defense, so I can go to a different planet instead of staying on Tatooine. I have modified turrets over here as well, so I've got missile turrets, or as they call it, rocket turrets, and burst turrets, which are quite useful against heavy infantry, light infantry, heavy tanks, and light tanks as well. Missile turrets, or rocket turrets as they call them, are only useful for light vehicles, and it'll take quite a fair few of them to take out a heavy like AT-AT, where these will actually burst turrets are manned by groups of infantry using mounted guns that are armor piercing, so like I said, they're used quite well on a lot of vehicles. Oh, I'll collect this one here. I have been attacked a few times. I'll show you my board now of how many times I've been attacked since I came back to the game after the weekend. Whoa, here's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's since I've been here. 1, 2, 3, 4. About 4 when I wasn't here, and about 4 since I've been here. When was my last attack? 1 day ago, but that was because I used 3 X-Wing starfighters, 1 hover tank, 2 speed bikes, 33 rebel soldiers, and Leia Organa. Same roughly about there. I'll show you how I do a tactics. You don't have to follow these tactics because they will not help anybody. What they may do, it just depends on your attack style. As you see there, I'm deploying units in to attack that. Once that tank's gone in over there, deployed more there. To try and get as many things destroyed, as many of these destroyed as possible in a short amount of time. I've got 3 speed bikers there. There's my Wookiee. I swear I called in airstrike on this somewhere. I don't even know if I've done it or not. We'll watch it. Here they come. A bit late, but yeah. About 5, 6, maybe more, but maybe up to about 8 X-Wings just come in and done the attack on them, which saves me the time. They are quite powerful once they're fully upgraded, but while they're not upgraded fully, they still take a bit of they still do a bit of damage. What else we got? If they've got like turrets, like missile turrets or whatever, it's better to use infantry against them. Loads off the infantry, because if you just put 1 or 2, they'll be gone within matters of seconds. Not really worth it. when it comes to deploying troops like here, because as they only have about a 2-minute radius time to kill all of this buildings from here, here, here and here, you would need to try and deploy more troops towards this one and have a few troops there and a couple there and a couple there, just to get it all done. Because if you just send all your people out to one area and then expect them to walk all the way up here and then all the way there, then there and back there within that time, it ain't gonna work. Or normally you don't control that, they do. If anybody does want to join my squadron, it's called Rebel_Defense. It is open to all, so anybody is free to join if they want to. I am the only member currently. Y-wings and X-wings are useful traps to have. The Y-wings are a lot more powerful than the X-wings because they are bombers. As you can see here, damage per second 25,200 and the radius is 2, which cannot be improved. If we go to the X-wing, it does 16,896 damage, but also that's per second, and the trap trigger is only 2 again, the same as all of these here, whatever level they are. So we've got level 1 there, level 3 there, level 1 and level 1. It make no difference anyway. However, shield generator levels will increase the hit points it takes. The shield health will always increase. Shield range is automatically 5 out of 6, and I think you have to get them to the maximum level for it to be the maximum 6 out of 6 range. These you can keep leveling up and you'll get about, I'm not sure what the highest limit is, but at the moment I can only hold up to 52, unfortunately. It'd be better if I could have more, it'd be more fun. The green bars along, go away mouse, about the 5 or 6 bars along the side here, which is not full by the way, that just tells you how much is full out of your unit transport with how many units you can use. So far I can only actually buy 3 of these, and also if you wanted to buy a unit, for instance, let's try to find the right one first before I share. Here we go. For instance, if you wanted to buy about 25 of these or 30 of these, because that's the maximum I can hold in this barracks anyway, is 30 of these troops at any given time. My other two, 25, 20-ish, mostly 25. But if you click on the troop and then just hold down the left mouse button if it's on a computer, you should be able to just create all 30 at one time, or not one time, but you can hold down to queue up all 30. However, if it's done via phone, because it's also an app for a phone or tablet, then it is just hold your finger down on the person you want to create, and I think it works that way as well, where you can just create loads in a queue without needing to just tap every time that one comes. It's just hold and it's done. Where are we? Research is also useful on units. However, if like this one, I can't research anymore until a level 3 research lab. However, these used to be 50 coins and then they go up to 70, and they will keep going up by 20 according to this anyway. These will go up by 10, and this one will go up by 100 if you upgrade them. The more you upgrade them, the more money it'll cost. However, the more money it'll cost to make them, you'll get loads more back anyway, due to the fact that if you keep upgrading these, because these are the most important ones for buying things in the first place anyway. I'm not going to be buying anything just yet, due to the fact that I need to keep the money going so I can actually buy that. I can't build it yet, so I'm not going to bother trying to build it. However, also, when you get to the point that I'm at, I've got to actually build a level 4 barracks or higher, which is not going to be hard, but I cannot do anything with that at the moment until I get the planetary thing. It'd be much easier to wait for the planetary than doing it straight away. What else have we got here? There's no point in me speaking on that because I'm the only one in the fleet, or squadron or guild or whatever you call it, depending on what games you play. We'll also have different names for it as well. I have 2 factories, level 1, level 3, 3 barracks, research facility and scout tower, hero command and squad center, which allows me to cover reinforcements if I have more than one person in my fleet, which will build them. Well, as I said before, I have nothing in them, so that's pointless. I want to get 30,000 in them so I can upgrade that one, because at the moment that's weak. But yet the upgrade for level 1 to level 2 is 30,000, but from level 3 to 4 it's 75,000. I think it's about 50,000, maybe a bit, 55,000 roughly, for a level 3 shield generator. It just, like I said before, it just only increases the actual strength of the shield, making it stronger against attacks. I currently can only have up to 10 turrets. Each time the command center does level up, you will be able to add another 2 turrets to the... Yeah, I've got an extra 10, but if I find out more about it, if I just upgrade it, I haven't got the money to, but I'm just going to show you what you get. I get another unit platform, another credit platform, another alloy, 10 extra walls. I get a nice shield generator, 2 X-wings and a canteen, and 2 extra turrets. Don't know why it just didn't just show me a picture of a turret instead of just putting turrets +2, but yeah, you get 2 extra turrets for that anyway. Or if you want to instantly for a level 6, just pay 1,460 of them. As you can see, I've got 4, so I can afford it, and I need 275,000 alloy, which I only have 22,000, so I'm quite far off. It does increase the hit points by 5,000, which is good, so it'll be either 33, 34,000. I'm not doing the maths in my head because yeah, not something I want to do really at this time of day. But what else we got? Credit market. Also over here it tells you the range of how many tiles it would take, and by tiles it's individual squares basically, so 9 squares this way, 9 squares that way, 9 squares that way, 9 squares that way. Any unit in range will be shot upon by these towers. And this one's 10 tiles, so missile does 1 more tile more than the burst turret, but the burst turret's better than the missile in a way. If that one had more tiles, I'd be better than that, but really it should do, because if I pull up the turret, it's rocket turret then that one. Sonic cannon turret doesn't really interest me, but it's basically, it sounds like a wave of sound blasting through enemy units in its path. Basically receives a percentage of its maximum health in damage. More effective against bruiser units, which I'm not sure what they are yet. I'll have a look and see what sort of units we'll be looking against if they were here we are. So it's the Wookiees, if anything. They're more useful against like attacking Wookiees or heroes and things like that, because they're a lot stronger and more powerful than most of your units on the game. Let's see what I've got the AAT-1 hover tank. That's a nice speed bike. Not really interesting. They're not very powerful. That's not really powerful anymore, that is. However, the one that you want is this. However, it takes up 20 unit capacity, which means you'll be limited to how many you can have, but Good thing about that though is you may be limited to the amount that you can have of them, but they're stronger than any other unit if not upgraded. If the other units aren't upgraded, it tends to be the strongest one, and if it's upgraded, it'll still probably be stronger than a lot of your units, which is good, I'd say. I've still got my 2 robots doing absolutely nothing at the moment. But hopefully when I get the coins, they'll be busy, or one of them will be, I don't know about the other. Well, the other day when I first came back to this, I was playing this, and then when I came back later to do it again, I've looked to collect my coins, and I lost this. I was actually not happy because I lost all this at one point, but what I didn't realise was that I was not actually logged into the game to actually be able to load up my setting like it is, or as it was before I changed it around. If you ever do go to battle or anything, the droid hut's not worth protecting because it's not really not popular, but it's not really a unit or any sort of defensive mechanism that's worth saving, because all it is just sends out droids. Same with these barracks and your factories and stuff over here and the planetary thing, because the main things that you need to protect is your alloy and your cash over here, or the credit market as they call it, and also your outpost or HQ. Hopefully when I do get my 3rd shield generator, I'll probably stick it over here to protect these. Don't know how it's going to work out, but I'll find a way. At least if I do that, it'll make it look nice anyway. I can't wait to get as many of them. Shame you can't just go to the same place as you go to this to buy, like, fill the storage or whatever, without having to actually go in and go, oh, I'm going to collect those credits, crystals. And I believe, I can't show you at the moment, but on your map, or sometimes on your map, if you haven't cleared them out already, you get loads of rocks or little rocks showing up all around the place where you can't build because they're there, and etc. However, if you have got a droid free, use him to clean up the rocks. The reason for being is you've got more place to build, but also you also get crystals from them as well. It's normally only about 2 to 3, sometimes you'll get 5 if you're lucky, but they are worth getting rid of and getting the crystals from them. They'll also get your crystals up quite good. I've earned about 21 crystals before I keep spending them on trying to get projects done quicker so I can add more things in or get more robots doing things, etc. You get 2 standard droids as normal, and then to get another one it's about 500 per droid after that, or it'll be 500 for this droid and 1,000 for the next. I don't know how that's going to work because I'm not going to try it. But I'll still take my cash to I keep earning from there. But that's really it for this video. If anybody's got any questions on the game that they'd like me to answer, or anything that they'd like me to say or do with this game, pretty much it. But if there's anything, like I said, if there's anything that you want me to talk about or cover during this game, don't forget to leave a comment below in the description and I'll get back to you on it, or I will make a video on it some other time with the answer put into the video, making it easier for people to see. Sometimes comment isn't always the best way for me to answer. Sometimes it's easier to put it through a video depending on what the question is or what somebody's asked me to do, etc. But that's really it for this video. Hope everybody liked viewing this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to leave a comment below, and also may the force be with everybody. Goodbye.